I joined a soccer team when I was 5. My dad put me in soccer because he felt like it would provide stability for me because I had a rough childhood, which it did, and I started to obsess over it, and I fell in love with it, and I got really good at it. I played for a few phenomenal soccer teams, and ended up joining the Olympic development program and took it to the regional level. I played in a few national tournaments with my travel team, and I also played high school ball. And I recommend to you, if you're an athlete looking to play in college, you better start sooner than later because the recruitment process nowadays is absolutely insane. They start looking at you in like 8th grade. It's crazy. Uh, so yeah, long story short, ended up at a college I didn't really like and didn't mesh with the coach very well. Went there for a boy, which was so stupid. Girls, don't do that. Don't do that. And yeah, just didn't fit in well, didn't know what I wanted to major in. I lost my stepmom when I was 16, which was really hard.
Being a good woman has literally gotten me nowhere, but I don't have it in me to go be in the streets. So if you need me, I'll be at work or sleeping or at the gym. If you like me and you think you want to date me, please leave me alone. I don't feel like crying anymore.
That's kind of just where I ended up, and I hated my life. So I joined the army. And when I joined the army, I missed being an athlete. So it was like a loss of identity, and I got into lifting because I needed to do something. And had no idea what I was doing, couldn't even lift the bar. So that's the funny thing. I think people like don't realize, like, I had no idea what I was doing. I kind of got fat because I was hungry all the time and I was lifting, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So I was just eating everything in sight. And so yeah, like, we can do that. That can be a separate video. So I did CrossFit, Olympic lifting, loved them. Started CrossFit when I was deployed. It got me through deployment. It was a great rush and kept me busy. Olympic lifting was cool. I was really good at that, and just wasn't feeling fulfilled the way that soccer had fulfilled me. And so I got into bodybuilding recently. Somebody snagged me up and was like, "Hey, have you ever heard of the wellness category?" And I was like, "No." And then I saw it and I was like, "Oh shit, I want to do that." So that's where we are right now. Nutrition. Oh shoot, I have 10 seconds left. Go to part 2 if you want to hear about my nutrition. So I am in LA, and it was a pretty good trip. I had a direct flight. It really wasn't crowded. And surprisingly, I made it to my hotel without any issues. However, I'm getting ready to do a photo shoot tomorrow, and I'm PMSing, as you can see. But that's okay. We are all human, and it is what it is. Anyway, I have hit all of my macros pretty much for the day as far as finding the whole foods I need for my prep. And I'm about to walk to Target because it's the only thing around here, and I need to get some more food for tomorrow and then my flight home. And I'll get my steps in because it's like a 15-20 minute walk. Stay tuned for the pics. Love you. Hey guys, I figured I'd give you a prep update. We are in the midst of week 3. Things are going really well. Last week was tough. Mentally, I was a little bit discouraged. There were just some uncontrollable variables and personal stressors, but this week we're feeling good. We are all in. We're sleeping a lot. We're moving a lot. We are sprinkling little 0 sugar, 0 calorie treats throughout my day, which is a huge help, and I could not ask for a better coach. I forgot to mention that we hit a new low weigh-in this morning, so that was super cool. Losing body fat is super cool. Just appreciating my body through the whole process, and I'm excited to kind of share my journey mentally throughout this whole process of losing weight and then gaining weight back when I'm doing my reverse dieting. So yeah, that's that. Let me know in the comments what else you guys want to know about prep or just life in general. I'm trying to get better about getting on here and talking to you guys. And if you don't take anything else from this video today, make sure that you check out this civil regime drop that's happening 6 p.m. PST. It's 9 p.m. EST if you're wondering. That's where I am. But yeah, use code AMBER for 10% off. Then nowadays I'm in bodybuilding, and it's kind of centered around nutrition. So my relationship with food has significantly improved, thanks to my coaches, and also just research. I was just tired of feeling like I was afraid of food. So I'll just go ahead and give you some examples of what I'm eating now for protein, carbs, and fats. This video is going to be a little different from my normal content. Just because I'm gaining a following, I want to address a few things so that I don't have to talk about it anymore. This is my one and final video addressing it, and I will never speak on it again unless I am in an interview or doing a podcast or speaking with an intellectual. Okay? 1, the hate. There are too many people that love me and support me and believe in me and want to learn from me for me to give time and energy to any of these bigots online anymore. I am not responding to shit anymore. I played the game for a couple posts of mine, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't have the energy for that, okay? I am a lifelong athlete. I played college soccer, I joined the Army, and I've been lifting for 6 years now. I've dedicated all of my time and effort to being fit, nutritionally and mentally as well as physically. I've learned the whys, the reasoning behind every training aspect, and still going through trial and error to this day. So if you want to hate on me, if you want to accuse me, you know, this is not something that I achieved within the last 2 years. This has been a lifelong physique build, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? But you know what? You do you, boo-boo. It just gives me motivation. I should take it as a compliment. Just trying to be professional about it because I have a little bit of an attitude, but we're learning to just let things go. So thank you for the follows, and I cannot wait to make more videos and content for y'all, and I cannot wait to read your comments and see what you guys want to see from me. I have so much love for all of you, except for the bigots. So just make sure that you're keeping that in mind, like I said. But I am so excited to be able to share my knowledge and my fitness journey with everybody. Finally, all of these followers are so unexpected, so thank you so much, and just let me know in the comments what you want to know from me. Mwah. Let's talk about the amount of women body shaming me in my last flexing video. Listen, if you don't want to have big legs, that's cool, but let's not sit here and pretend like you could look like me if you wanted to. And that's no disrespect, but genetics play a huge role in my ability to attain the look that I have, which has also taken years to achieve, I might add. But what happened to women supporting women? I find it really funny that for as many years as I've been walking around with these tree trunks, a bitch has never said anything disrespectful to my face. Furthermore, imagine, ladies, imagine scrolling through a TikTok and feeling the need to comment about that person's body and how you don't agree with how they look. Imagine that mindset and how debilitating it must be. Not saying that I agree with body shaming, but also imagine if I were to go to these women's profile pictures or scroll through their profiles and pick them apart. Because I promise you, it's not the pretty bitches who are saying anything to me. At the end of the day, I'm very used to it. Shout out to all my followers and all the love and all the arguments that you guys are participating in my favor, but you don't need to.